When you came in here, you understand that there were a bunch of us, and I don't want to include myself in the equation because, I'm pretty blatant about not being a big soccer guy, but I had no idea what you were going to be able to do, and I certainly had no. I didn't think you were going to be able to do it quickly, but you have done both. Is there one thing that you did, and there probably isn't, but is there one thing that you look back at, Tim, and say, boy, that was the move that really kind of turned the ship in the right direction?
I want to answer the question, and so if you wanted to talk about player personnel decisions, I do believe, acquiring Michael Bradley was a massive part in
Sure, it
terms
was.
of changing the culture. But I think it's bigger than any one player, any one individual, and certainly I wasn't. I'm not. It wasn't just me. There's just a whole team of people, and I think it's frankly we had 8 years of losing, and I think the biggest, if I had to point to one thing, was really just convincing people that we could be winners in our fan base, and really changing the mentality and the culture around our training ground and around our club generally. And I think we were able to do that really last year with the run we made. But it was little by little each year, just convincing a few more people that we could be winners. But it's also just a product that's fun, to come down to the field and watch.
Did Bradley's acquisition give you credibility with other players?
Yeah, of course. I think Bradley's acquisition gave credibility to our league. He was one of the first players to come, back in his prime years from a top club in Europe, and to choose MLS as sort of a place that he wanted to play. And Bradley is one of the most ambitious players I've ever met and had the opportunity to work with. So for him to do that, I think everyone saw Toronto FC as an incredible opportunity, and frankly, even myself at the league office level, with the obviously the resources of MLSE, and the incredible market that you have to work with, not just in terms of attracting talent, but also the pool of young players that we have at our academy, in terms of our population and the diversity within Toronto, is really second to none in North America. So I knew when I was taking the risk to come to Toronto, the opportunity would be great if we were to just get things right. And I think Michael, in his own way, saw that. And I think Greg, moving his family from Los Angeles and Arizona, saw that. And I think, obviously, Tim Leiweke sort of set up the vision for that from the beginning.